However, tests after the operation found cancer had been present. My medical team therefore advised that I should undergo a course of preventative chemotherapy.
Big changes are coming to the British monarchy, and the royal family is under the spotlight like never before. With Catherine, the Duchess of Cambridge, beside him, our new Prince and Princess of Wales are poised to lead the nation. But what does this mean for the future? As Kate prepares for the throne, Camilla's title as Queen Consort is in jeopardy. Will she gracefully step aside, or will tensions rise in the palace? The royal power struggle is just beginning, and these two iconic women are about to face their most significant transformation yet. The royal transition, Kate Middleton's unexpected rise to queen. In the ever-evolving world of the British monarchy, nothing captures the public's attention quite like a royal shakeup. Recently, King Charles III made waves by announcing that his daughter-in-law, Princess Kate, would ascend to the title of Queen. This unprecedented decision shocked the royal world, as it marked a dramatic departure from centuries-old traditions. What seemed like an ordinary speech at Buckingham Palace turned into a monumental moment, sending ripples of surprise through the crowd and across the globe. This move not only upends the established royal order, but also sets the stage for significant shifts in both the monarchy's future and the public's perception of the royal family. The announcement that shocked the world on the surface, King Charles III's speech at Buckingham Palace, seemed like any other royal address. The setting was grand, with the royal family, advisors, and political figures in attendance. As the king made his way to the balcony, no one could have anticipated the earth-shattering words that would follow. Charles, with a calm and measured tone, casually informed the public that his daughter-in-law, Princess Kate, would be taking on the role of queen. The announcement sent shockwaves through the crowd, who had gathered expecting the usual royal formalities and not a stunning shift in the monarchy's structure. For years, Camilla, King Charles's wife, had held the title of Queen Consort, a role that was meant to be hers for the foreseeable future. So, when King Charles stated that Princess Kate, a woman with no royal bloodline, would take the throne instead, it raised many eyebrows. The decision was both surprising and momentous, breaking from the established norms of the British monarchy. The implications were far-reaching, and it was clear that this change would not be without its consequences. Behind the scenes, the royal advisors and decision-making process. While the public was left stunned, the news did not come out of nowhere. In fact, a small but influential group of royal advisors had been working quietly behind the scenes to bring this change to fruition. Sir Clive Alderton, one of King Charles's closest advisors, and other senior courtiers played a pivotal role in advising the king on the matter. It was their collective decision to elevate Princess Kate's status, seeing her as the ideal figure to lead the monarchy into the future. One of the primary reasons for this decision was the widespread public affection for Kate. Over the years, she had established herself as a beloved and devoted member of the royal family, known for her dedication to charitable causes, her grace under pressure, and her role as a mother and wife. In contrast, Camilla, despite her decades-long relationship with Charles, had never quite won the same level of public approval. Her past, marked by the infamous affair with Charles while he was married to Princess Diana, continued to haunt her reputation. The royal family, ever mindful of public perception, likely saw in Kate the opportunity to present a modern and more palatable face to the world. King Charles's decision to place Princess Kate at the forefront of the monarchy was also strategic in nature. It wasn't just about Kate's likability, but about charting a course for the monarchy that was more inclusive, modern, and focused on service. With the public increasingly demanding transparency and social responsibility from their leaders, Kate's image as a dedicated, hardworking royal could serve as a perfect counterbalance to the more traditional, sometimes staid, perception of the crown. In many ways, the king's choice reflected his desire to address the monarchy's past issues with public trust and to usher in a new era of royal leadership. The fall of Camilla, a surprising demotion. For Camilla, the announcement that she would no longer be queen consort came as a hard blow. Despite her attempts to carve out a place for herself within the royal family, particularly after her marriage to Charles in 2005, she had never fully shaken off the shadow of her past. While she worked hard to gain acceptance, particularly by engaging in charity work and supporting her husband, the legacy of her affair with Charles during his marriage to Diana still loomed large. Many supporters of the monarchy were disappointed by the announcement, feeling that Camilla had earned her place as queen consort. Over the years, she had gradually gained respect, particularly for her charitable work and her role in stabilizing Charles's position as heir to the throne. Her supporters, who had long defended her against the criticism from Diana's fans, now found themselves grappling with a sudden reversal of fortune. The news left many wondering whether this decision was based on Camilla's past or the monarchy's desire to modernize and refresh its image. One of the most significant challenges Camilla faced was her public perception. Despite her efforts to change the narrative, there were still many who could not move past the scandalous affair that dominated the headlines in the 1990s. For years, Camilla had been seen by some as the other woman, and even her marriage to Charles in 2005 did little to fully erase the stain of the past. While she had proven herself to be a capable and supportive partner to Charles, her association with the controversial Diana continued to haunt her, making it difficult for her to fully embrace the role of queen consort. The decision to replace Camilla with Kate as the future queen of the United Kingdom can be seen as an effort to address this lingering issue. By choosing Kate, who has no such controversial history, the monarchy may be attempting to distance itself from the past and present a more polished and universally accepted image to the public. This shift also allows Camilla to step back from the spotlight, where she can focus on her personal life and charitable endeavors, much like Prince Philip did in his later years. Kate's rise, a modern monarchy in the making. Kate's ascension to queen marks the beginning of a new chapter in the royal family's history. While she may not have royal blood, her journey to the monarchy has been one of dedication and service. Her early life as a commoner, marrying into the royal family, allowed her to present a relatable and refreshing image to the British public. She was no longer just the daughter-in-law of the king. She was someone who had earned her place through hard work and commitment. For years, Kate has been a symbol of stability within the royal family. Her role as a mother to her children, Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis, has shown her ability to juggle royal responsibilities with family life. She has also become known for her philanthropic work, particularly in areas such as mental health, childhood development, and education. Her involvement in these causes has endeared her to the public, making her a popular figure among both young and old. With Kate now poised to take on the role of queen, her focus on service and compassion seems to align with the modern values that the British monarchy is striving to embrace. Unlike some of her royal predecessors, Kate's approach is down-to-earth and focused on making a tangible impact in the lives of everyday people. As the monarchy continues to evolve, it is clear that Kate will be at the forefront of this new era. A divided public, reactions to the royal change. The announcement of Kate's new title sparked a flurry of reactions across the globe. On social media, fans of the royal family expressed their excitement, praising Kate for her years of hard work and dedication. Her supporters hailed her as the ideal figure to lead the monarchy, especially in a time when the British public is looking for a more relatable and compassionate royal family. Many pointed to her work with mental health initiatives, her charity engagements, and her down-to-earth nature as reasons why she would make an excellent queen. However, not everyone was pleased with the change. Camilla's supporters, who had backed her for years, were quick to voice their displeasure at her sudden demotion. The hashtag #BringBackCamilla began trending on social media as a way for her loyal fans to express their frustration with the king's decision. Some felt that Camilla had worked hard to gain acceptance and had earned the title of Queen Consort, only to have it taken away without warning. The divide between these two sides reflects a broader debate within the British public about the role of the monarchy in modern society. On one hand, there are those who see Kate as a breath of fresh air, a royal who understands the needs of the people and represents a new direction for the monarchy. On the other hand, there are those who feel that the royal family should honor tradition and respect the roles that have been in place for centuries. This tension is likely to continue as Kate steps into her new role, and it will be fascinating to see how the royal family navigates this complex dynamic in the years to come. The future of the British monarchy. Kate's rise to queen is not just a personal milestone for her, it is also a reflection of the changing nature of the British monarchy. As the royal family moves into the 21st century, there is a growing recognition that the monarchy must evolve in order to remain relevant. For King Charles, this means embracing a new, more modern approach to royal duties and focusing on issues that resonate with the public. By elevating Kate, Charles is signaling his desire to move away from the scandals of the past and toward a future that is built on service, compassion, and unity. As Princess Kate takes on her new role, the royal family will need to work hard to ensure that they remain united in the face of the inevitable challenges that will come their way. The spotlight will be on Kate as she navigates the responsibilities of being queen, and it will be interesting to see how she balances her public and private life. Will she be able to maintain the warmth and relatability that has made her so beloved by the public? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain: the British monarchy is entering a new era, and Princess Kate is at the heart of it. In the end, the British royal family is more than just an institution. It is a symbol of tradition, service, and resilience. As the monarchy evolves, so too will its role in shaping the future of the nation. With Kate now stepping into her new position, the world will be watching closely to see how she carries on the legacy of the crown and leads the monarchy into a new chapter, a royal engagement, love, and legacy. In November 2010, during a private holiday in Kenya, Prince William proposed to Kate Middleton. The moment was made even more special by the fact that he gave her the very same engagement ring that had once belonged to his mother, Princess Diana. This was a profound gesture, symbolizing both William's deep affection for Kate and his desire to honor his late mother's memory. The engagement ring, featuring a stunning 12-carat sapphire surrounded by diamonds, became one of the most iconic pieces of jewelry in modern history. It served as a powerful reminder of the past, while also looking forward to a future with Kate at William's side. The engagement announcement was a media frenzy, as people around the world celebrated the royal couple's union. For many, it seemed like a fairy tale come true. 6 months later, on April 29, 2011, Kate and William were married in a lavish ceremony at Westminster Abbey, London. The wedding was a momentous occasion, attended by dignitaries, celebrities, and members of the royal family. It was the most significant royal wedding since Charles and Diana's in 1981, but this time there was a sense of renewal and hope. Kate had won over the hearts of the British public, and they were eager to see how she would step into her new royal role. Becoming Duchess of Cambridge, a new title and role upon her marriage to Prince William, Kate Middleton officially became Catherine, Her Royal Highness, the Duchess of Cambridge. This marked the beginning of a new chapter in her life, one that would take her from a young woman with no royal blood to one of the most high-profile figures in the world. As a member of the royal family, she was automatically considered part of the House of Windsor, a title that came with both privileges and responsibilities. Kate quickly adapted to her new role with grace, handling the duties and expectations of being a royal with a poise that impressed both the public and her fellow family members. What set Kate apart from many others who married into the royal family was the level of inclusivity and warmth shown by the rest of the royal family. Unlike many women who joined the royal fold, Kate's family, the Middletons, were embraced with open arms. It was clear from the beginning that Kate's parents and siblings would have a significant presence in her royal life. Prince William made it a point to include Kate's family in royal events, from attending Ascot to the Diamond Jubilee celebrations. This was a departure from the traditional royal approach, where the family of a new royal member often remains somewhat sidelined. William, however, was determined to ensure that Kate's roots were acknowledged and that her family played an integral part in their shared royal duties. The pressures of royal life, comparisons to Princess Diana. When Kate Middleton became the Duchess of Cambridge, many royal watchers began to compare her to the late Princess Diana. Diana, who had become a beloved figure in the public eye for her charitable work and her ability to connect with the people, had set a high standard for royal women. Kate's every move was scrutinized, and there was intense interest in how she would live up to the legacy of Diana. Kate, however, was not interested in simply following in Diana's footsteps. While she admired Diana's charitable endeavors, Kate was determined to create her own identity within the royal family. She did not seek to be another Diana. Instead, she focused on her own causes and found her niche as a modern, relatable, and hands-on royal. Over time, she built a reputation for being a royal who was not only compassionate, but also effective in her charitable work. Her involvement in causes like mental health awareness, early childhood education, and addiction recovery allowed her to carve out a space for herself in the royal family that was uniquely her own. Kate's personal style and approach to charity work resonated deeply with the British public. She was not content to simply be a figurehead. She rolled up her sleeves and worked hard to support the causes she cared about. As a mother to Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis, Kate also made it clear that she would prioritize her family while balancing her royal responsibilities. In many ways, she represented a modern royal who could be both a dedicated parent and a committed public servant, blending the personal and the professional in a way that felt authentic. A turning point: family and personal struggles. Despite the public adoration and her professional success, Kate's journey was not without its challenges. In 2024, she faced one of the toughest moments of her life: a battle with cancer. While the specifics of her diagnosis were not widely disclosed, it was clear that she had undergone significant treatment and surgery. Kate's health struggles were compounded by the challenges faced by her father-in-law, King Charles, who also experienced health issues during the same time. In January 2024, both Kate and the King were hospitalized for treatment, with Kate undergoing a serious abdominal surgery while Charles was receiving care for a swollen prostate. This period was a difficult one for the royal family, as they dealt with health concerns while continuing to fulfill their royal duties. During this time, Prince William took on additional responsibilities, stepping up to support both his wife and his father. Despite the personal difficulties, William remained committed to his royal obligations. He made appearances at charity events, such as an investiture ceremony at Windsor Castle, and continued to thank the public for their support. Through it all, Kate showed remarkable resilience, demonstrating that even in the face of adversity, she could remain composed and dedicated to her royal role. a legacy in the making. The Queen of the Future. Kate Middleton's journey from a university student to the future Queen of the United Kingdom has been nothing short of extraordinary. Her grace, dedication, and ability to forge her own path within the royal family have earned her widespread admiration. As she continues to take on more significant responsibilities and engage with her public, Kate is steadily carving out a legacy that will be remembered for years to come. She has proven herself to be more than just a member of the royal family. She is a leader, a mother, and a woman of substance who connects with people from all walks of life. Whether she is organizing a charity event, supporting her family, or simply taking the time to thank hospital staff after the birth of her children, Kate Middleton's actions speak volumes about the kind of royal she is becoming. As Kate looks ahead to the future, it is clear that her influence will only continue to grow. Whether as the Queen of the United Kingdom or as a leader in her own right, Kate will undoubtedly leave an indelible mark on the British monarchy, redefining what it means to be a modern royal and setting the stage for a new era of royal leadership.